So, consider it done.
Wait, are you in IT? Don't you do math in IT?
A lot less.
So why you're no longer programming?
No, since we have one professor and he taught it like you're already supposed to know it.
Yeah. Great people.
Well, shall we
Who knows?
continue?
Maybe I would have stuck with it if
Yeah, that's where I'm at, because I found out in my high school.
This is becoming addictive.
One teacher I fucking hated taught chemistry, and chemistry is my favorite subject. Well, no, it's not.
This is
It
becoming
used to be my
addictive.
favorite subject. It's my favorite out of the sciences. I don't know how much of that was because of the teacher teaching it, and just the way they presented the information.
Looks
But I
like
think
we're out
if
of
I
snacks.
took chemistry at my high school with the teacher I hated being my teacher, I don't think I would like it as much. Same with calculus.
Professor bad or just we need to go back to 3D also. Good game to get good at.
Indeed.
Yeah, I've heard from a friend that stayed in the major.
You're coming with me,
Witness
treasure.
my irresistible force.
That's good at least.
Oh, what is this?
Are you shitting me, dude?
I know.
Oh no.
Whatever, game. Well, I do have to go fight the unique monster to get that last freaking treasure, because I have no idea where the other one, any other ruins are. Bullshit.
I'm still happy with my
I think we've been
choice that I
spotted.
applied for. I applied for mathematics.
You read my mind.
Lucky break. Wide open.
I shall defend my emperor against all assailants.
Stuff, because
Magnificent.
far apart,
We have to try hard.
and it's like
So glum,
Yeah, they are.
it affects everyone else's
I'm
morale.
doing the thing,
You're absolutely right. Sorry.
the opposite thing to
It's okay. Just
life, but
remember,
essentially what I do in life relies on this fucking thing.
this is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
Yeah, I think I
Aren't
got
we
100%
intrepid?
on both assignments though, so I think that will kind of weigh out the problem. Well, I don't see why I wouldn't get honored, or close to it.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Ray,
I like the way this is going. Heart of Thorns!
now we'll fight back. I will hold your line.
Lucky break.
With you then. How about a victory?
I'm
We
now.
are ready to excel. All that will not escape me.
I can still improve.
Did you say this gun has no
The
reach?
Emperor bestows his gratitude to us.
Kind of giving the wrong impression there, Hugo.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes
Oh, man.
Aren't we intrepid?
nature makes a fine ally.
Nature makes a fine ally.
You're coming with me,
There's a
treasure.
information
structure to
required.
this lock.
Bro, I submitted all my fucking documents to this university that they wanted, and then like a week later, I got an email from them saying we require more documents, and then I go on the documents page, and it says I've completed all of them.
How many fucking documents was that?
Oh my fucking god.
Aren't we intrepid?
Well, 4 of them were like one of them is that I'm currently enrolled at a place, and then the other 3 are transcripts. But then there are 2 more. I had to make a letter to them about why my grades at
Aren't we
my
intrepid?
college I went to were so shite.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to
Spawning for the fight. Happy to oblige.
why I'm not getting people yet is because of my college.
Feeling confident in our victory.
Because of the thing I
Ready?
enjoy. I was like, enjoy it. Determining like 600 words. Fucking easy as well. Explaining why I'm so shit.
This is becoming addictive.
No, it was just me, like, very good reasons. I mean, it was during COVID. I can't do online
Time
learning.
crept up on us, it seems.
Teachers were,
There's
man.
something quite magical about
Just
traveling
wasn't
beneath the
interested.
stars.
It was online school and I wasn't interested, so I dropped out. I think, like, I mean, even if it wasn't online, I think
This
the
is
fact that I
becoming
dropped out
addictive.
of it, I gave them a reason why I dropped out as well, and they also asked why I
This
chose
is becoming
physics,
addictive.
and I gave them that reason. So it's like, I don't understand why I would be penalized for a decision that benefited myself.
This education system's fucking stupid.
Yeah. They
I'm
basically,
Aren't
it's
we
like a job. They
intrepid?
basically like have to look at it. It's like, oh, you know, is it a waste of time or something? I don't know. It's stupid.
So the university that I'm hoping I get into currently, there was an article I read that they have created an encampment, or they're
We made it.
What now?
Good stuff.
yeah.
One of my favorite parts of adventuring.
I didn't read it. I saw a picture of a fenced-off area with I think it was palace, whatever that war in the Middle East is about. I saw flags of them.
Pakistan or Palestine?
Yeah,
or-
whatever.
Palestine.
yeah,
I'm not
Palestine.
up to date with them. Yeah,
It's
they
okay,
have
I'm not
flags
either.
around a fenced-off area. And it was a
Well,
pretty
shall we
large
continue?
fenced-off area.
That doesn't surprise me.
Which is the same school that publicly announced what they were doing with their hiring, which I still don't agree with. So they had an opening for, I don't know if they've changed this because they got out, but they had, so their head of computer programming at the school I'm going to, or hoping to go to, had, so the first position, so the head of it, and then the co-head, and they made it announced. I don't know if it was publicly announced or whatever, but I found out somehow. They were only going to hire the head of computer programming if they were in the LGBTQ. Even if they found someone with better qualifications, if they weren't in the
Where yet?
LGBTQ,
Our
or
journey
whatever the fuck it is
continues.
now, they wouldn't
Whatever
them on the
the fuck
top.
it is.
Really?
And then the second, the co-head of the department or whatever, if they were not ethnic, they wouldn't
Huh.
hire them. Which, look, I'm all for people being what they want to be, but why can't we hire people because of their skills, not because what they look like or what they are?
Well, like, yeah, that's
Shouldn't you pick someone that's best for the role?
yeah, like,
It's a head of a engineering department,
see,
software engineering.
there's a difference between being inclusive and being stupidly inclusive. Because if you get the wrong person, just because you're trying to be inclusive and make sure that they're a part of a certain, requirement or something, but they're gonna be like the dumbest person for the job.
Exactly.
Like, it's a waste of time.
Like, look, I don't wanna seem racist or anything, but like, if you have 10 people,
It's
or
really
whatever,
not. No. Yeah.
if you have 10 people that just so happen to be of non-ethnic race that have better skill levels or whatever than one ethnic guy or whatever, I think they should be picking from the list of 10 people that have higher qualifications.
Exactly.
That should be just basic knowledge.
That should be.
It's head of a It's a head of a department of a school wildly known for having the best tech in the country.
Why would that not be just basic knowledge? It's so stupid.
That's basically like how workplaces have to be. Like, and some of them even aren't.
They're trying to be quote unquote
Inclusive. Yeah, they're trying to be inclusive, and it's idiotic. Because I can tell you right now,
Like, you can be inclusive without being an idiot. Like,
now.
I hate to say it, but look at every McDonald's.
yeah, just go
Their-
to Canada and then go to
Their
any
attempts for
whatever.
fucking inclusivity has made it to where every single McDonald's is always slow as fuck.
There yet?
But here's the thing,
Oh,
like,
journey.
I'm happy these people are getting work, but the problem is when you advertise it or you just sell it, this is as it like how it is, rather than just being like, oh, they're just people working, having a job. It's like if you're creating this dynamic that there needs to be ethnic diversity or whatever, you're creating racism.
Literally.
Like, yeah, just hire people because they're best for the job. Like, if it just so happens that all,
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
use the term white, if it just so happens that all of them are white,
I won't lie. It
Like-
feels good.
or all of them are ethnic, I don't care. Just hire people that are best fit for the job.
Exactly.
Like,
I feel like that should be a basic ask in this day and age.
and I feel
It's really
like that's
not.
being more diverse than forcing.
Mission
Because
accomplished
it
then.
treats everybody's equal, as they should be, as they hopefully are,
Yeah.
and like
There's
doesn't
an
create this
N64 controller
narrative.
out there.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if we're getting political here, but
I wouldn't think so, because we're literally just talking about the truth. Like, really, if someone's a part of those two aspects, great. If they're not, it shouldn't matter. Like, that's the thing. You can be inclusive, and if you find somebody just like that, go for it. But if you don't pass up people who are actually qualified for the job just because you want to make sure you're being
yeah,
inclusive.
actually diverse. Yeah, exactly.
Like, there is a
Everyone
huge
equal regardless
difference.
of quite literally anything. Yes.
Exactly. But
But
the
I'm sorry,
narrative.
if you were hiring somebody that you know is worse than let's say the white man
that's so
that's applying, just to have inclusivity, fuck you.
Yeah, that's racist. That's racist.
Yeah, in a way, it is racist. It's more racist than just hiring the white man.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say on it.
But this dynamic is making it seem as if we're not equal. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
which is creating the problem that they're trying to fix,
Literally.
which is just racism.
Where the hell am I supposed to use this?
Anyways,
Oh wait, am I supposed to just use this on somebody? Hold on.
somebody to love. Sorry.
Exquisite Minoth. But yeah, like, stupid nowadays. That's basically what I feel like. Like, that's basically what I feel like. This world, yeah, really is what it is nowadays.
Oh, it's just a game. Oh, it's a game.
Just so many stupid
Ah,
people.
it's a game.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like a
thanks
double-edged
Yahoo.
sword.
Thanks Yahoo for that thrilling article.
I don't quite see how, because I don't see how it's a double-edged sword at all. I mean, anybody of any ethnicity can be just as hard of a worker as any other. The problem lies in their willingness to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be about what they are or who they are. It should just matter about what are their qualifications.
Literally.
Are they best fit for the job? And yes, if they are being if
There
that
yet?
just so happens
Our journey
to create
continues.
diversity, great. But if a company isn't diverse because they're looking for the best people to do the job, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
You're not hiring to be diverse. I'm assuming you're hiring to have the best employees fit to do the job that you want. Like, I don't know.
Remember
That's
last
just my
year
thing.
Pixar released Elements, where there was a character who was non-binary and probably what? And probably most people didn't know it was actually non-binary. But that's not what we're talking about. Though.
Yeah, but it's
We're not
also
talking about representation in a movie. We're talking about
No.
the real workforce.
You know, we're not being homophobic, and we're not being racist. Like, I think it's like 100%. You do you be you, everything. If you want to do this or whatever, if that's who you are, fantastic. But it shouldn't give you an advantage at a skill-based job
yeah.
because you are that or you identify as that.
And plus, I mean,
Maybe.
plus, I mean, in a way, like move in like the film industry, it can be the same difference where like, you know, I think that, you know, anybody should be qualified for a job. The only time I think that it's okay to specifically ask for someone is if you're trying to do a like historically accurate like
or-
movie where they need
you're-
these people.
Or you're following a book that has specifically given you everything that the main character should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if I'm watching, what is it going
Are we there yet?
Our journey continues.
All these examples are screaming racist.
I mean, hey, you want to know something? To me personally, I feel like with a lot of the live action remakes we've been getting from Disney, I feel like Disney is just straight up racist against people,
I think-
and it's not like in ways you
I
think.
don't know. Once again, you should pick the person best
absolutely.
for the job.
Exactly.
If a book describes a
Mission
character
accomplished then.
to a specific identity or whatever, I
Mhm.
feel as if you should honor that. If you're recreating a book, I think you should honor that. Like,
I am honored.
I don't think that's too much to ask. But if there's some leeway, like some of the Disney movies, like with the Disney princesses, I mean, there's not really a set standard. I mean, I don't care. Do your thing. Pick whoever. I don't care. But I think if the book or whatever that they're revising off of or adapting specifically tells you what they're looking for, I think you should follow it.
Yeah.
Because that will create the best adaptation that you can get. Well, I don't know.
Depends.
Depends. I mean, I'm sure you could be a little off.
Well, shall we
But if you go
continue?
completely left field, I mean, come on. Come on. Are you really adapting the book at that point?
I mean, really,
The
the
whole inclusion system acts like you can't be racist with white people. It's just not true.
I mean, hey, this is why I feel like this with Disney is because literally if you look at every single live action remake that's come out so far, guess what ethnicity is the villain in every single one of them?
Yeah.
White.
Yep.
Trying to not stick to an agenda here, Disney? Bullshit.
I'm not going to speak on that matter.
Like, that's just my interpretation of it. It's just like it feels it could, you know, not be. It could just be a coincidence, but it does feel like that.
You know it's not.
Well, shall
But
we continue?
the only thing I've ever really had a problem with Disney, like on that regard recently, has just been, and it's not even one is right now. It's not even because of the ethnicity thing, but like with the Snow White remake. One, the whole accuracy thing is that literally it makes no sense because the whole reason for her name was that her skin was white as snow, so giving her a different ethnicity would literally completely obliterate the reason for why she was named Snow White. But also, like, I just think they should have recasted to a different actor entirely than Rachel Zegler because she's literally, ever since they started promoting the movie, she's done nothing but slash on the original and, you know, complain and just gripe about everything. And it's like,
Endlessly bitch about it.
it's so stupid. And I'm like, really? The thing that is the reason that you are doing the movie in the first place, you know, the original, it's like...
I think
Then
we'd be
bitching for
Ray
the
of
original.
punishment.
Yeah, you know what, fair enough. I was just
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
bitching and complaining that the writers are not writing it. That's what they're
No, Hershey straight up like says that the original movie scared her, that it's not like it's not gonna be, you know, the same movie, or it's not gonna be like, oh, it's not gonna be the prince saves her. She's gonna be her own independent person. I'm like, dude, the whole point of the prince was that it was she got cursed, so he was there to break the curse. It wasn't like he was, you know, overtaking. He was not the main character of the movie ever. Never was. So the thing about all these princess movies is people don't realize, like, the prince was never the main character. He never overtook the show. Like,
did they get rid of the Seven Dwarfs?
well, from the sounds of it, they may be bringing back the Seven Dwarves, but at the start there was like huge, like, there was an image that was showing like all the actors playing them, and it was like a bunch of different heights and everything, and they were like, they're no longer dwarfs, they're magical creatures. Like, dude, that's not historically accurate. Like, it's so stupid how, dude.
The show is all the movies.
Walt,
The Seven Dwarfs.
Walt,
Take out the Seven Dwarfs.
literally Walt Disney's just rolling in his grave. It's so dumb. I understand wanting to change stories and everything, but like, there's a point where you can change the story, and like still keep the same formula of the movie. Like, there's just huge difference.
But it's not gonna really play. This is why I've swapped to mostly anime, because
Thank you.
no one, I'm sure there's people,
Thank you.
but most people that are creating anime are doing it because they're trying to create the best story that they can make
Exactly.
with the best visuals. There's no narrative that they're trying to push on the viewer.
You can rest
Like, when I'm
easy
watching
now.
movies or TV shows, I'm watching them because I want to escape from the reality that we have currently. I don't want to be reminded of it constantly. So if they constantly push these political agendas on movies and fiction and stories, like, the appeal of movies just goes away.
Just
Because
diminishes.
I'm no longer getting this escape from reality, or my escape from whatever. I'm just getting a reminder of the political scope of the world, which is not a relaxation thing for me. I'm sure it's relaxing for some, but it's not for me.
Oh yeah, no, it's.
No, that's why I've been gravitating towards anime. And I mean, the whole idea
Well,
that
shall
they're
we
able
continue?
to make a story and visualize it without having the limitations of physics is also really nice.
Yeah. It's like how my show that I love, you know, to death, Offices, and like, I continue to watch Miraculous because they actually are just built on wanting to create this story with these characters, but they will have representation, which is fine because they don't push it on you. They're just like, oh hey, by the way, these characters are together, they're, you know, part of this community, and it's like, we're gonna, you know, we may share a story or two about them because we think it's important for developing them, because the way the show works is that it's like based around trying to build all these characters, but like, they're not trying to shove it as a mainstay thing on down your throat every episode. So like, that's what I like out of shows. That's what I think shows and movies should be, is giving proper representation without feeling like we have to force it down people's throats.
Spotting for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Dude, I'm trying to find a freaking thing. That's basically like, I don't watch Disney. I've basically, other than like specific things, I have basically stopped watching a lot of modern Disney. I watch classic Disney because I think those movies are amazing. Like, to this day, I still think that The Black Cauldron is like one of my favorite Disney films of all time. But like, modern Disney, won't watch it. I may watch Inside Out 2 just to see how they do it because I actually liked the first Inside Out movie. But other than
Pixar, not Disney.
that is true. Yeah.
Is Pixar under Disney?
Well, it's Disney Pixar is basically like what all the movies are labeled as is Disney Pixar, but
They dubbed. They finally caught up on the One Piece dub, and after watching the sub, I haven't seen the dub of Tier 5 yet. I really want to listen to it. It's gonna be awful.
I'm fine.
that was a bad idea.
Okie dokie.
No, that's not the reason.
What show is that? Sorry.
It's gonna be like a brother. So like, it's by the studio. It's by Studio Red. They did the first 3 seasons of the season. So what the Netflix show did really well is
We can take them on a bit later.
right? And they
It's
covered
good to know
like
your limits, though.
I don't know how far they got. If they got to Argon, they did 50 episodes roughly in 12 episodes. 12 episode live action. So 50 animators. If people do that with good pacing and people enjoyed it,
Inner Titan flights.
I mean, what you gotta remember, so these shows when
Our
it came out,
journey continues.
One Piece came out, I believe, in 1997.
Yeah.
And One Piece or anime wasn't really mainstream until I think 2012, 2013, I would say. When Attack on Titan came out in 2013, that's when I would say I got mainstream. And ever since then, the pacing of those shows have been really amazing, and everybody's hooked by them. The problem with One Piece is the pacing is and they were able to get away with it. Okay, for the first, I want to say, 400 to 500 episodes, it was still like One Piece or anime wasn't mainstream. So
I think we've been spotted.
everyone that was watching Killer, right? There wasn't. I think now that the standard story, and like I mean, I think there's only like 400 or so episodes left in One Piece anime, which is like 8 years, but we're wrapping up. It's wrapping. The latest season has been incredible.